If you're looking for a healthy alternative to red meat, Rose Reisman has the perfect option. Take a look.
So we've been told to cut back on the meat in our diet because of the amount of saturated fat. Perfect answer? Fish. Look at all the gorgeous fish I have here that you can get readily every day in your stores. First of all, one of the most popular is farm-raised Atlantic salmon. Take a look at this. You see the white marbling through there? That's your omega fatty acids. That's the good fat that actually helps to lower cholesterol. If you like salmon, why not try wild salmon? This is from the West Coast. Much redder, very different texture, very rich tasting, half the fat of the Atlantic salmon if that matters to you. Or you can always go to an organic salmon, which is incredibly healthy, and I like to sometimes cook this on a cedar plank, which infuses a flavor. It's really delicious. Now, you want a firm white fish, we have tilapia. Remember that white fish doesn't have those fatty acids, so it's a lot less fat and calories than regular fish. Now, this is a very mild tasting fish, tilapia, so I like to add more flavor to it. A salsa, a pesto, an Asian sauce, that needs it to take on those flavors. Chicken of the sea is what we call haddock or cod. This is what we traditionally use for fish and chips. But let's forget about the battering and deep frying. You can take this and just wrap it in some foil with some lemon juice and herbs and just roast it in your oven, and it's fantastic. Basa or catfish, very mild texture, sweet flavor. It needs very little but a little bit of lemon juice and maybe a fruit salsa. And finally, one of the healthiest fish, lake trout. Beautiful lake trout, very thin. Lemon juice and herbs is all it needs. Now, how do you cook fish perfectly every time? Easy rule. Take your fish and look at the thickest part in terms of its depth. This is about 1 inch. For every inch of thickness, think about 400 degrees, 10 minutes per inch. Or if you really want to be 100% certain, buy yourself a probe, put it into the middle part of the fish. When it reaches about 125, 130 degrees, perfection every time.